What's up guys, it's Tyler here. Today I have 10 mods under $100 for your 1.4 Sonic or Cruze. To get started, these first two are very small mods, but they really go a long way in the way your car feels. So first up, we have our Sonic shifter bushings. Now these go under your shifter and they replace the rubber grommets that GM uses. I don't know why they love to use rubber, but whenever you upgrade rubber to metal, in this case we have these just small bushings machined here in-house. It gives you a nice stiffer feel to your shifter. Those are around $20, pop in super easy, and you'll be on your way. The next one is a little more involved of a mod, but it is our ZZP shifter bushing upgrade. Now what these are, these actually go in the ends of your cable. Again, GM loves to use rubber. You will punch out the center of your cables, pop these billet pieces in, and then from there, you'll have less compliance in your shifter. And I would dare to say that these are the best mod on any of our platforms for less than 30 bucks. Now those are Sonic specific. My next one is gonna be a little more of a maintenance mod. We all know that the 1.4 engine is great in itself. However, GM love to attach a lot of plastic. So here in front of me, I have a replacement 1.4 drain tube. Now this goes from your turbo down into the block. The reason why I recommend this is anytime you're changing out your turbo, these tend to crack. So they're made of plastic. I actually had one of these crack in the block on my Sonic. Now this one here is about $30. We do also carry a full aluminum version, and I would highly recommend that. If we are out of stock of that, like we are now, go ahead and pick up your stock replacement. Again, another maintenance mod up next is this beautiful aluminum water outlet. Now, if any of you have owned your 1.4 for a long time, this is probably the most prone to cracking out of all the plastic components that GM put on the car. So this goes on the passenger side of your engine. You're looking at the engine right now. It's on the passenger side here. Again, it's made of plastic. It'll crack typically around here or one of these outlets. Fully aluminum, which means you'll never have to replace it again. Next up is a visual mod. We have our LuvLuj coil cover plate. This attaches right to the top of your valve cover and gives you a nice little look and that sweet ZZP logo right in your engine bay. Now this by itself is right around 50-60 bucks. But if you pair it with our new aluminum valve cover, it's going to make everything look just that much more. Now that aluminum valve cover is outside of our $100, so I won't bring it up today. Past that, we have another mod for the Sonics. We have our Silicone radiator hose kit. I have two of our colors here. They come in red, blue, and black. This replaces your upper and lower radiator hose. I'm a big fan of replacing radiator hoses, especially after, I don't know, 100,000, 150,000. If you want to add a pop of color, we've got that for you, but we all know how Dexcool gums things up. What's nice too is you can replace your stock constant tension clamps, which we all know are a pain to get on and off. Our silicone radiator hose kits come with these worm drive clamps, but what is nice is they are actually sleeved on the inside, so they won't chew up the silicone. Moving on to the interior, we've got our Cruze and Sonic dual gauge pod. I wanted to bring up both. Obviously, we don't want to leave our Cruze guys out. We're making a big push to make sure that we have everything for the Cruze that we do have for the Sonic. But what I really like, especially on the Sonic pod, is this replaces your stock trim piece right in the center of the dash. Our two pods here are faced right towards the driver, and it makes wiring a lot easier. Now, if you don't want that right in your vision, for our Cruze and our Sonic, we have our pillar pod, classic look. Pair that with a AEM wideband or a Aeroforce, and you can monitor all the parameters you need. Those are around $90 to $100 themselves. Next up here, we have our Sonic lower trans mount. Now this is a full billet piece with a solid bushing. This replaces your stock cast piece, which has a voided bushing. And what we've seen in a lot of cars, especially as they age, is that will crack and break, and you'll get a lot of unnecessary engine movement. It's not going to add any power, as with most everything here. Under $100, that's a hard ask. But what it might do is if yours is cracked and blown out, it might bring you back a little more of that power and resolve some clunks. Nice billet piece, around $80. Comes with a bushing, make sure everything is nice and tight. Another maintenance mod, but one that again will look great in your engine bay, is our 1.4 high voltage coil packs. The stock coil pack is not very reliable. We've seen some go out with 20, 30,000 miles. As the cars age, they wear out, the boots will break. Our high voltage coil pack is not only better performing, but it looks great. It's red, 2-year warranty, so you don't have to worry. And last up, this one's special. We've got our 1.4 turbo heat shield. Now, I really love the way this looks. Pair this with our coil cover, our aluminum valve cover, and your engine bay is going to be looking great. Now, this does fit the stock turbo, all of our big wheel V1, V2, V3, and then actually we've had some confirmation from customers that it fits our Z04 as well. You just can't bolt it up down here. Now, I saved this for last because it is outside of our $100 range, but you know, it's 2023. $100 is really $130 now, so that's what'll get you your heat shield. Now, we designed it more as a functional heat shield rather than a pure looks heat shield. You can see that we've got the little vent up top here. Air comes in through the bottom of the car, goes over the turbo, and up and over the engine. But not only does it function, but I think it looks great. And with that, we've got 10 mods under $100 or around $100 for your 1.4 powered Sonic or Cruze. If you like this video, let us know in the comments down below what you want to see next. And like, subscribe, we'll catch you next time. Peace.